Raemiereyes and welcome to my YouTube channel. This week we are focusing on contouring, but today we are contouring with none only than the oval spoon brushes. So this is my first time using these brushes on YouTube, so I'm really excited about showing you guys how to use these and which ones to use, because they are, like, you know, the huge thing right now. But anyways, this is something that is really simple, really easy to do. You just kind of put it together. This is an easy peasy thing to do. So let's just jump right into it and let's get started. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Temptu Pro SB Concealer Wheel, and with this I'm going to create the highlight of my contouring. So I'm going to bring it in and accentuate certain areas of my face. So this is going to help make things that I like stand out just a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and put the second to darkest color as well as the second one under that in the concealer wheel. And with those two colors I'm mixing to match my skin color, but it's just a little bit lighter. And I'm going to go underneath my eyelids in my eye socket and bring it down into a triangle shape, as well as bring out a triangle area into my forehead, bring it down the bridge of my nose, above my cupid's bow in my nose area, and then underneath my chin along my jaw. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a medium-sized oval brush, and I'm going to now blend in my lightness of the contour. I'm going to blend that in, make sure all the lines are nice and even and everything is blended into the skin. And then with that I'm going to go in with the Temptu Pro Invisible Difference Finishing Powder and one light, and I'm going to take more of a regular sized tea-dropped beauty blender, and I'm going to now set my face with the powder. I'm going to bring the beauty blender and I'm going to put it into my translucent powder, and I'm going to press in the powder into the areas that I have already highlighted and lightened. So everywhere I just put the cream, I'm going to now set it with the powder, and I'm going to leave the powder on, and this is considered baking. And with that we're going to leave on the powder, and we're just going to leave it until we do the remaining of our contour. For my deepening of my contour, I'm going to go in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Sticks in the color Y535. So this is going to be now the deepening into the hollows of my cheeks, all that area. So I'm going to now chisel out where I want to be contoured. So I like to accentuate my cheekbones and sink in my cheeks just a tiny bit. I also like to define my jawline just a tiny bit, as well as my forehead, and bronze that up. When I have the dark, it helps my bronze to be a little bit more potent and a little bit more pigmented. Now to set in and blend my contour, I'm going to now go in with two different size oval brushes. One that's just a little bit smaller than the brush that we use for a highlight, but then we're going to go in with something that's very small and a little bit more of an ovaler shaped. It's a little bit tighter. That way we can use the smaller one to get in to our cheekbone areas and make sure that's chiseled. And then the bigger one kind of helps to blend in those areas that are a little bit wider, so the forehead, the chin, and the neckline area here. So I'm going to take the smaller oval brush, and I'm going to use that just for the inside of my cheeks, and I'm going to blend upwards so it's not being dragged down where I don't want the shadows, because this is where we had the highlight earlier, and this is going to help pronounce our cheekbones just a little bit more. So we're going to bring that area up, as well as when we bring going into our chin with the bigger oval brush, I'm going to drag that down into my neckline, so that way there's not a harsh deep line along the jaw. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a clean big powder brush, and I'm going to dust away the Temptu Invisible Difference powder that we were using to bake our face. Now before we go back to the contouring, I am going to now fill in my eyebrows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Perfect Brow Pencil in the color medium brown, and with that I'm just going to follow the natural shape of my eyebrows, which I like to focus a little bit more on the arch and extend them just a little bit, and then I like to take the end of the pencil that has a little swoolie to it, and I like to brush that out and make sure that those lines in my brows are nice and even and pretty. Now to finish up with the bronzing part of this tutorial, we're going to go in with the Too Faced Medium Deep Brown Matte Bronzer, and this is going to now just help to accentuate the contouring that we have already. So I'm going to take a nice angling contour brush and I'm going to just chisel in again into the cheekbones area and make sure that those lines are nice and even and they're soft, so it doesn't look like I had too much makeup on, and that it's a nice and easy, natural contoured look. Next, I'm going to go in with the Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush from Too Faced, and I'm going to now make the apples of my cheeks pop, and so I'm going to just smile at myself. And this area here is the apples of your cheeks, so I'm going to focus on these areas and then bring it up towards the inside area of my ear, which is like the tragus area, and this is going to help to make a U shaped to bring out those cheeks but also help your contour stand out. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Makeup Forever Compact Shine On in the color Flesh, and I'm going to now take an angled brush and I'm just going to lightly dust over the cheekbones, the highs up here, the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, a tiny bit underneath my lip here, and then make sure that those highlights are nice and noticeable. For our finishing touches for the contouring look, we are going to go into the NYX lip liner in the color Peakaboo Neutral, and then with that we are going to on top put on a Nudes lip gloss called Guava. Alright guys, there it is. There is your contour tutorial video using the oval spoon brushes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, but tell me, what do you guys think about these brushes? Are you digging them? Are you liking them? Do you not like them? Are they hard to use? Are you confused? Are there other brushes out there that are a lot easier? Because I am loving them. So I would love to hear some of your guys' feedback, so make sure you guys leave all of that down below in the comment section. If you do recreate this look, please hashtag Raemiemakeup and IDoHairandMakeupArtistry. That way we can see all the inspiration out in the world. Also keep in mind that I am doing a giveaway once we hit 500 subscribers on YouTube. So I will make sure that there's more details when that gets a little bit closer to 500. Until next week, I will see you soon.